Hawks fans, with the month of May coming to an end and June right around the corner, and of course, the NBA draft coming hot on its tails, I have to give you guys some information that is going to be massive for the Atlanta Hawks. There's going to be a huge signing coming up for the Hawks in the near future, and I am definitely here to bring you all of the information in regards to how the Hawks are going to take care of this situation, who's going to get the signing, who's going to get the major payday by the Atlanta Hawks, how this actually affects the Atlanta Hawks going forth into the future, especially with the season coming up next season coming up. Of course, yes, we still got the draft. We still got to label the president of basketball operations. Still got to get all of these different things together. But regardless of all of that, I have something that is going to be huge. It is going to be massive for the Atlanta Hawks. This signing is imminent, and I cannot wait to give you guys an update on what's going on. What's happening, everybody? My name is Walter Pollard. This is Atlanta Hawks Digest. And, well, hey, what a great day it is. It's Friday. Okay, it's Friday, and I am excited to go ahead and jump into this really quickly, guys. If you guys, let me go ahead and pull it up real quick. Thank you to all of you guys that have been following the Atlanta Hawks Digest page. Thank you guys for viewing the content. Those of you, the 65% of you that are not subscribed, definitely would love to get you all to the winner circle, man. Come and rock with us. Come listen to us, follow myself, Chris Tipmore, and then also to anybody else in the Digest media sphere. Of course, I was watching in the comments the other day under one of the posts that myself and Chris had put up, and one of the people one of the followers inside of the comments was telling us what was going on with the Rockets Digest and how they had a trade proposal saying that Trae Young was going to be headed to the Rockets for some type of 3-team trade. Of course, with all these new aprons in the NBA, you're going to get more 3-team trades anyway. But just the fact that was going on, of course, they said, hey, join me. Let's go ahead and, go to their page and talk smack and whatnot. So I kind of bit the apple. I joined in on it and kind of was talking smack back to Rockets Digest. It's all love, first of all. But again, just like to point that out that, listen, we are an engaging kind of group of people, man. Myself, Chris Tipmore, everybody at Digest Media, we engage the folks that join in and talk to us, and we like to just get the conversation going. So definitely please continue to do so. Continue to make sure that, the Atlanta Hawks Digest is definitely number one on your YouTube selection or your YouTube channel selection. And then, go check everybody else out, because I know the NHL final, the Stanley Cup finals is coming up. The NBA finals is coming up. And I'm sure that we've got some more football and baseball pages that you guys want to check out. So definitely do that. Now, let's go ahead and just jump right into it, because I've already laid out the groundwork that about, the Atlanta Hawks, what they're dealing with, of course, vacancies in the front office. We have to try to make sure that we solidify Trae Young with the Atlanta Hawks going forward. We have so many different things that we have to, make sure that we pay attention to. So in the world of the Atlanta Hawks, this type of news is, it's really good, just to be completely honest. And we're talking about, of course, my man Dyson Daniels. He's really in it to possibly get a major signing, possibly an extension, another 5-year extension. Forget it, $94 million. Now, when I talk about Dyson Daniels, I bring this up because, I'm sorry. Let me take this down real quick. And thank you guys for the hand claps for Dyson Daniels. But yeah, Dyson Daniels, he possibly could possibly be in it for some moolah, for some cash. Let me go ahead and pull this graphic up really quickly. Yeah, and this is according to Eric Pences of Bleacher Report. After headlining the NBA's all-defensive first team this season, Atlanta Hawks guard Dyson Daniels could be in for a massive extension. And again, that is going to be major. The 22-year-old swingman, he could possibly be eligible to sign an extension at the start of the 25-26 regular season. So this could possibly happen either during the summer or going into next season. The Atlanta Hawks are expected to exercise Dyson Daniels' $7.7 million team option this season before he can hit free agency as an unrestricted free agent in the summer of 2026. So obviously this is something that definitely needs to happen for the Atlanta Hawks, and I'll pull up the graphic again of Dyson Daniels, get you guys to check him out, because really the toughest decision for the Atlanta Hawks is finding the correct long-term number for Dyson Daniels. You dig what I'm saying? What is now $94 million is definitely the roundabout decision, but to possibly get a good number for Dyson Daniels with the Atlanta Hawks is definitely going to be a major deal for the Hawks, because not only do they want to sign Dyson Daniels to a long-term contract, you also want to try to solidify Trae Young with the Atlanta Hawks. So of course, this is definitely going to be a big deal. And just to, really quickly, I want to pull up Dyson Daniels' stats real quick from last year. Dyson Daniels, he averaged 14 points per game, 5 rebounds a game, 4.4 assists per game. 0.7 blocks per game. He set a record for steals per game. That was a record that hadn't been hit since 1988. So that's an over 35-year record. Dyson Daniels definitely broke that this past season. He averaged 3.0 steals per game, 2 turnovers per game, 2.3 fouls per game. He was shooting 49% from the field. And 34% from free throw. So again, Dyson Daniels has definitely shown that he is trying to stay with the Atlanta Hawks. I think he got most improved player of the year out of the other two awards that he possibly could have gotten. He definitely did a great job on that end. And then not only just that, but he's also headlined, like they said in the report earlier, he headlined the defensive player, not defensive player, but the defensive all defensive team, NBA all defensive team, and he joined that with Evan Mobley, Draymond Green, Amen Thomas, and I want to say, who was the other one? Oh yeah, Lou Dort, who of course is still in the playoffs with the OKC Thunder. They have just now gone to the NBA Finals. Now, I bring all of that up to basically jump to my man Trae Young, because again, we want to try to sign Trae Young. We as the Atlanta Hawks would like to get Trae Young back with the team long term. And yes, I've read through the comments. I do agree that the Atlanta Hawks, they definitely need to get a big and a solidified big. In order to have a 6'8", 6'9" center, that does work at times. I mean, you can definitely go back and look at the 2004, 2005 Detroit Pistons when they had Ben Wallace. He was around 6'8", 6'9", and he wreaked havoc on the center position. But with the Atlanta Hawks, I feel as though it would make sense to possibly get somebody that is at least 7 foot in that area, 7 foot, 7'2" or something like that. Get someone that is a solid 7 foot center in, and move Onyeka to the 4, move Jalen Johnson to the 3, and possibly find a way to get some type of and this is just playing big, because a lot of times we do see the Hawks playing small ball. But back to the point that I was making about Trae Young. Trae Young, of course, there was Trae Young is eligible for a $229 million extension this summer. Now, he could have gotten a supermax. He could have got a supermax for $345 million had he gotten into the All-NBA team. Unfortunately, Trae Young did not get into the All-NBA team. This is the best of the rest list, but he unfortunately didn't make the first, second, or third team. Of course, last night, that's when the All-NBA team came out. So now we know Trae Young is not eligible for the supermax extension, which is a 5-year, $345 million extension. Yet Trae Young is still eligible for the 4-year, $229 million extension with the Atlanta Hawks. I feel as though it would make sense for him to join back up with the Atlanta Hawks, and again, getting this core back together with some improvements. I feel as though Moge has definitely shown himself. He could be somebody that could fill in and be that center you know what I'm saying, that center position for the Atlanta Hawks, you know, the rim protector, the 7-foot guy. He could be that, as well as he can also knock down the shot. So I feel as though Mo Gay is somewhat of a hybrid guy. But I say all of that to say that these two signings are very important. Let me get back to my main screen. It is very important to get these two guys signed with the Atlanta Hawks, and who I'm talking about, Dyson Daniels and Trae Young. In order to sign these two guys, it would make all the sense for the Atlanta Hawks. You get Jalen Johnson returning. Of course, again, we still got 2 draft picks that we could possibly cash in on during this year's draft. So I bring all of this up to say that there are an immense number of possibilities and opportunities for the Atlanta Hawks this upcoming summer. What I want is for us to solidify these front office positions, general manager and president of basketball operations. Ansai Salah, yes, is currently the general manager, but that role is was temporary. They hadn't necessarily said that he would be the guy going forward, or we have not solidified the president of basketball operations. So I would like to see the Atlanta Hawks go ahead and solidify these things so that we could get the 2 drafts, you know, the 2 draft picks out of the way, so that we can possibly re-sign or give an extension to Dyson Daniels, so that we can get Trae Young and extend him another 4 or 5 years, so that we can be ready going into next season. With all that being said, I am excited with this news coming in, because now I know that Dyson Daniels, he's eligible for this $94 million extension, along with possibly getting Trae Young in. Listen, the sky's the limit with the Atlanta Hawks, and I am here for it. Okay? My name is Walter Pollard. This is Atlanta Hawks Digest. And like always, people, I'm signing out. Peace.